What's up, everybody? Link's gonna like this poem. Good, as you should. Well, hopefully everybody's had a good summer. It's crazy how far it's gone so far. Y'all know me, I normally write about sappy shit or dreams, but sometimes I have manic streams of consciousness, and this is one such stream. I want to say this was written at like 5 in the fucking morning, I don't know, but it's called Untitled Train Poem. Choo choo. If my mind is a speeding train, then you are the cold steel which keeps it from derailing completely. And though this track has its cracks and loose nails every couple miles, it goes a long way in providing stable momentum away from the cargo and the rust always trailing behind it. I dreamed about this once. It was kind of like that one scene from Inception where she had her head on the ground, waiting to get run over, waiting to die so that she could wake up. But in my dream, the train was coming towards an open door, which I knew I had to shut or surely I would be pulverized. I stood and watched it come towards me for a little bit anyways. But what good is a dinky little door gonna do in holding back 1,000 tons of metal driving straight towards me? If you're starting to wonder what the hell I'm even talking about, then choo-choo, motherfucker! Welcome aboard! Welcome to my train of thought! Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, and please refrain from eating, drinking, smoking, or snoring while on the wild ride. See, they call it a train of thought for a reason, because it isn't easy to stop. It's not a car of thought that you can easily brake and maneuver, nor a boat of thought that drifts along after disembarking. It's a train of thought which can and will keep charging forward in spite of whatever might be in front of it. Trains do not stop for red lights. Red lights exist so that other vehicles stop for trains. Thankfully, it is possible, if slightly more difficult and tedious, to get a train to slow down and stop. Otherwise, this poem may never end. And yet here we are, full steam ahead, journeying into the great unknown of whatever manic metaphors happen to churn out of my cranial caboose. Speaking of which, if my mind is a speeding train, then I, the conductor, must account for tunnel vision. Indeed, I may become so fixated on what lies ahead that the world around me becomes a blur. Or I might steer this vehicle directly into a brick wall, cleverly painted Looney Tunes style, to appear as if it were a real tunnel. What I'm saying is, it can be hard to have a real sense of direction when the only way is forward. What I'm saying is that sometimes it's difficult to slow down and check for obstacles, and thus I find myself considering the possibility of their existence long before I ever even encounter them. You've got to be ready for tunnels, whether real or painted upon the wall, for either one can obstruct clear vision, which is required in order to safely reach your destination. So yes, if I'm a train, then you're the rails or something. Anyway, we're about to pull up to the station. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop, whereupon you will hear the all clear. And do ride again with us sometime. Thank you.